So like as far as like made men and shout out to like Cool Jesus and Twice Style. That's Marco, which is Antonio and Saldi. And well, if you know anything about Day Heat, then you should know the connection there. And if you don't, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? So you know what they say, if you know, you know. Um as far as made men and that, like that was a while ago. So like I was like I don't even know where the heck I was at, even if I was even born. You know what I'm saying? Yet that because that was so long ago. Yet with that, I won't speak about the stabbing because like we already spoke about Benzino and giving up information, and that's just not my life, right? Yet what I will say is, um, before I say free Roscoe again, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that the whole I don't think there is a Boston versus New York thing, right? Like that happened and that's an isolated incident. So that happened at a tour and the Rough Riders and LOX and everybody versus like made men allegedly and this and that. And them even them, they already like made amends and certain people made songs after the case and you know what I'm saying? So that's cool. And I know like a lot of times when it comes to like the Yankees and the Red Sox, people like try to like create the rivalry there. And like shit, that sells tickets, so that's cool. Yet at the end of the day, that's not facts, right? Like especially when it comes to like the inner city and like living in the hood, like whatever they're doing in baseball, that don't got nothing to do with what's going on in the hood. That has not like unless that baseball team is your hood hat, because we from New England, right? In Boston, we don't have to wear colors and shirts and emblems that you know what I mean from like certain clothing, and we don't do that. It's not colors and clothing, it's hats, right? It's teams and hats. So our hood would be our team. So we wear like, for instance, I'm not even gonna give you a for instance because even that like that's considered in my line of work snitching. So whatever you don't know, and I can't tell you, right? So yet I will say, as a testament to people who have the type of intellect that I'm looking for, because that's what I'm looking for, a certain type of intellect when I'm speaking to certain people, right? Now I can't speak to everybody, and everybody. What I'm saying is not gonna resonate with everybody. I gotta know that. I gotta accept that, right? Everybody's not gonna like me. Everybody's not gonna agree with me. Everybody's not gonna adopt what I'm saying as a fact, and that's fine. Yet the people who are, those people I know that they have an intellect that supersedes most people and they're gonna do their homework. So when you do your homework, you're gonna find out what I'm saying is a fact. And when you find that out, you're gonna find that none of that shit matters. There is no Boston versus New York. If somebody does something to you and you're from Alaska and something happens to you in Florida and the person's from Texas, does Alaska have beef with Texas now? No, they don't. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? And that's the same situation that we're going through on a consistent basis. Yet because we're so close in proximity, yet so different and so similar at the same time, people are always trying to compare the two. Oh, Boston is kind of like New York in this aspect, or Boston is kind of like New York in this aspect. So now people are looking at it and they're like, we're not alike. So they're creating adversary situations themselves in order to prove that we are not alike. Yet that's not a situation where it's Boston versus New York. It's just they're New York, different, and we're Boston, different. We're our own stuff, they're their own stuff. And it has nothing to do with a rivalry or Boston versus New York. I don't give a rat's ass if the Red Sox never win again. That has nothing to do with me. And if they lose at the hands of the Yankees, I still don't care, right? That has nothing to do with me at all. Unless I was from, again, I can't even tell you the street I would be from to wear that type of hat. Yet, you gotta do your homework. And I'm purposely saying it like that so you could do your homework. And that way, you'll be able to know a little bit more yourself. And you could, you know what I mean? You don't gotta listen to me. Let's say you don't agree with nothing I'm saying. Facts is facts, right? If I tell you right now that tomorrow the stock prices are gonna go up on Apple, and you could look at Google to figure out certain things that I'm telling you if they're facts or not, right? Facts is facts. That's it. And if it don't go up, you're gonna call me a liar. Why? Because I told you something that wasn't a fact. Facts is facts, and bullshit is bullshit, and that's just it.